This is not just a video, this is your personal invitation to step inside the world of a woman who didn't just pose for the camera, she built an empire with it. Priscilla Morales, or as the digital world calls her, Priscilla Morales is not your typical influencer. She's a curve model who turned confidence into a brand, turned boldness into a movement, and today, you're about to discover the story behind the scrolls, the likes, and the iconic poses. You've seen her pictures everywhere, but do you know how she went from regular selfies to leading campaigns for the biggest fashion names? How she became a global face for brands that once ignored bodies like hers? In this episode, we're pulling back the curtain on her journey, the grind, the glow up, the mindset that made her unstoppable. No filters, no fluff, just the real story of a woman who redefined beauty on her own terms. If you think you know Priscilla, think again, because by the time this video ends, you'll realize she's not just another Instagram model, she's a revolution in motion. On Instagram, she's not just another pretty face, she's a movement. With over 2 million followers, Priscilla Morales, known as Priscilla Sweets, built a digital empire where every photo tells a story of boldness, curves, and pure self-confidence. She didn't follow trends, she created her own. Her style? Loud. Daring. Unapologetic. From skin-tight dresses to statement accessories, every outfit she posts becomes a blueprint for women who want to own their look, their body, and their attitude. For girls scrolling through endless filters and fake perfection, Priscilla's page is a breath of fresh air, a space where beauty isn't measured by size but by the confidence you carry. That's why her followers don't just watch, they connect. They follow her not just for fashion, but for inspiration. Every like, every comment, every share, it's not about vanity, it's about validation that being different is powerful. When Fashion Nova Curve went searching for a face that embodies power, presence, and unapologetic beauty, they found Priscilla Morales. She didn't just wear their clothes, she owned them. Every post, every photo shoot, became a runway moment. Tight dresses that hug every curve, bold prints that demand attention, and killer poses that say, "This is me. Deal with it." As a brand ambassador, Priscilla transformed Fashion Nova Curve from just another plus-size line into a statement of dominance in the fashion world. Her audience didn't just see outfits, they saw attitude. Whether she's rocking a lace bodysuit in LA streets or turning heads in a velvet mini dress in Paris, Priscilla doesn't sell clothes, she sells confidence. Fashion Nova knew she was more than a model, she's a movement, a muse, and for every girl watching, living proof that fashion has no size limit. It wasn't long before the biggest fashion names started knocking on her door. Pretty Little Thing, Shine, Miss Lola, Diva Boutique, they all saw what Priscilla Morales brings to the table. She doesn't just pose with products, she transforms them into must-haves. When Priscilla wears it, people want it. That's the kind of influence you can't buy, it's built through presence, personality, and a vibe that no algorithm can ignore. Whether it's a killer pair of heels, a daring swimsuit, or an everyday streetwear look, brands know that when their product shows up on a Priscilla Sweets feed, it's not just getting views, it's getting desire. She became more than a model, she became a walking billboard of confidence, turning casual collaborations into viral campaigns. For every brand that once overlooked curvy bodies, Priscilla's success was a loud wake-up call. Representation isn't just right, it's profitable. When you see her, you know it's her. That's the power of Priscilla Morales. She crafted a baddie look so bold, so unapologetic, that it became her signature. Short dresses that embrace every curve, swimsuits that don't just fit, they own the spotlight, golden chains that catch the light just right, and hairstyles that switch from sleek elegance to wild waves without missing a beat. But it's not just about the clothes. It's about the way she wears them. The confidence. The posture. The look that says, "I know who I am, and I'm not here for approval." She turned fashion into attitude, accessories into statements, and every single post into a visual signature you can recognize in half a second. While others blend in, Priscilla stands out effortlessly. Her style isn't just a trend. It's a visual identity. A vibe. A brand. Priscilla Morales doesn't need a signature. Her tattoos are her signature. From the intricate ink flowing down her arms, to the bold designs on her chest, every tattoo tells a story, a statement of who she is and how far she's come. They're not just art, they're part of her identity. Every photo shoot, every reel, those tattoos aren't hidden, they're highlighted. But it doesn't stop there. Priscilla's obsession with gold jewelry is another chapter of her visual trademark. Thick chains, layered necklaces, golden hoops that shimmer with every move, she wears them like armor. While others use accessories to decorate, she uses them to dominate. It's a style choice that's loud, proud, and completely her own. Together, the ink and the gold aren't just fashion. They're her brand. They're the reason why when Priscilla Morales enters a frame, she doesn't just appear, she arrives. It's not just her own posts that grab attention, Priscilla Morales is everywhere. Scroll through Instagram's tagged section and you'll see the proof: fans, photographers, and brands all tagging her, all wanting to catch the energy she brings. When Priscilla shows up in a picture, it doesn't stay unnoticed, it becomes a post people want to share. Companies tag her not just to promote their products, but because they know her presence turns a regular photo into a spotlight moment. Her fans? They tag her because standing next to her is like standing next to confidence itself. Even random candid shots, event photos, or fan selfies, when Priscilla's tagged, the vibe is different. She's not just in the picture, she owns it. And that's why whether it's a brand collaboration or just a casual meetup, people are always eager to tag her, knowing her aura turns every post into something bigger. Priscilla Morales didn't stop at Instagram. She expanded her presence across every platform that matters. On TikTok, she brings her style to life with short, bold videos that showcase her outfits, her attitude, and her personality in motion. It's not just about posing for pictures anymore, it's about movement, music, and connecting with her audience in a more personal way. Her videos are fun, vibrant, and full of energy, giving her followers a closer look at how she carries herself with unmatched confidence. Whether it's a trending challenge, a behind-the-scenes look at her photo shoots, or simply showing her followers how to rock a new outfit, Priscilla knows how to create content that feels authentic and engaging. That's why her fanbase keeps growing, because on every platform, she delivers the same bold energy that made her an icon. For Priscilla Morales, modeling isn't limited to studios and city streets, she turned the entire world into her photo shoot. From the iconic avenues of Paris to the stunning beaches of Greece, Priscilla blends her passion for fashion with her love for travel, creating content that feels luxurious, bold, and global. These aren't just tourist photos, every location becomes part of her visual story. She knows how to match the vibe of a place with her look, making every backdrop, whether it's the Eiffel Tower or a Mediterranean coastline, feel like it was designed for her. Traveling not only expanded her audience but also elevated her image from influencer to international model. By combining high-energy fashion with exotic destinations, Priscilla Morales showed the world that style has no borders, and she's always ready to take her followers along for the journey. Priscilla Morales is more than a model, she's a message. A living proof that confidence doesn't come with a size tag. In a world where social media often pushes unrealistic beauty standards, Priscilla shows up and rewrites the rules. She stands tall, proud of every curve, every detail that makes her unique, and through her journey, she inspires thousands of women to embrace their bodies without apology. Her photos are bold, her style is fearless, but her real power comes from within, from the message she carries with every post. Beauty is not one shape, one size, or one look. Priscilla is here to remind the world that self-love is the new standard. And as her influence grows, so does her impact, proving that when you embrace who you are, you don't just change your own story, you inspire others to rewrite theirs. And if you enjoyed this story, you're in the right place. Here on Gorgeous Models, we don't just showcase beautiful faces, we tell the stories behind them. The hustle, the confidence, the moments that turn influencers into icons. So if you're passionate about fashion, empowerment, and discovering the real people shaping the digital world, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Because this is just the beginning, we've got more inspiring journeys, more bold personalities, and more episodes that prove beauty comes in every shape, size, and style. This is Gorgeous Models, and here, every model has a story.